without me. Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Let's see, this one goes here, this one goes here. That goes there. Neltally gave out a gift, so thank you so much. These are not on and they're not clean. We'll work on that. Hello, welcome, happy Thursday. Oh, hang on a second. I don't think you're supposed to see my desktop. You can see my Guilty Satisfactory icon. Boot up WoW and we'll sort that out. Happy Love is in the Air season. I hope your Love is in the Air farms are going well. I'm probably going to start my day off with a delightful Crown Chemical Co. kill to try for the sweeper, the broom. The vroom. I need one. I don't have it. And I have the other mount, so it's really the only thing I need. So there's really only one farm to be getting on with in terms of that. So I figure we'll log in, queue up for that. I'm just playing Satisfactory this morning. You having fun? You having troubles? Sometimes I have troubles. Sometimes I don't know what I want to do next, and all of my options sound hard troubles. But I think that might be a lazy thing. Here, let's clean the glasses. I've been talking about doing that for ages. We also have coffee we haven't started yet. That has a, I don't know, 10% chance of making me more articulate. Music is like therapy. Today, my plan is to try Crown Chemical Co. once. And then to pretty much set up camp in Blackwing Lair and hope it coughs up the pants, because they do exist. Flabby was running this last night and did get the pants to drop, so they they are real. They just need to happen. It's a little silly they haven't dropped yet, but you know, there's no time like today. We're gonna queue up for this. Enjoy your stream. Off to do Mythic Dungeons on my new Hunter. Have fun! Making the early game spaghetti nightmare. Sometimes you gotta embrace the spaghetti, you know. Why make something complicated and pretty when simple and ugly does the trick? There we go. Yeah, I thought I would straighten my bangs this morning. It's alright. It's giving something. We don't know who. Ruby Band, thank you for the 9-month resub. Appreciate it. Oh, we need sound now. You guys have sound. I need to catch up with sound. Get this one connected over here. I have a Spore Bat soul to bring back to Shadowlands. I don't know when I'm doing that. I'm going to untrack that one. Oh, love the shirt sweater combo. I am so cozy. Toasty. Very warm. I was looking at the forecast and I was finding that it's not supposed to warm up soon. I was kind of hoping that this particular stretch of winter was going to be like, oh no, it's cold for 3 days. And then it would go back to being like, I don't know, 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. But I think it's going to stay cold and frozen for a while. So we're embracing the layers. Guild and I finally managed to kill Mythic Silking Court Tuesday night. Now, just Mythic Onsurek for Cutting Edge. Pray for us. You guys got this. Pants are definitely real. Wound up in the same place as you. Mine's just on Chromagus. It'll happen. It'll drop. I wonder if every raid is going to do this to me, or if this is just like a really special case. Because I have kind of a... it's not like I'm only doing it with 4 characters. I have 30 ults I'm throwing at this thing. Clean up some space here. Maybe today we get lucky with the Love Witch Sweeper. That would be fun. I would be game for that. I could get on board with that. Okay. People were saying this one's hard to heal, or that people have been dying lately. I'm interested to take a look at it. Good morning, Hazel. Nice to see you. Icy here in Michigan, US today. Did you get your Blackrock item? No, not yet. I'm a little under halfway through my characters. I ran 12 characters yesterday and I did not get it, so I've got another 18 that I can use today. We'll try that, and if that doesn't happen, then I'm gonna need to have a think. What class is Flabby? Probably Shaman, maybe Demon Hunter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Although maybe I should find out what he was wearing. And if you had any, like, music on the other monitor. See if we can, like, replicate the superstition. Thank you for all the wonderful content. Thank you very, very much. For the amount to drop to have to be at least 60. I do not know. What I would do is on the alt in question, look at the box and see if it's a heart-shaped box or if it's something else. All the things should show you the drop rate on the box when you mouse over it if you have that add-on installed. We're gonna leave the instance group, find a good place to open our box for the day. Running it with a partner would not increase the chance of it dropping. Nothing does. It's just RNG. You know, it's just RNG. There's not going to be more loot for having more people in the instance. It's legacy loot. We are going to open this, and we're really hoping, fingers crossed, hoping for the Love Witches sweeper, because it would look better on... It would look good on me. We would look really good with it, so... Drum roll! Nope, not today. When you finally get the pants. I don't really play with the victory jingle. I have it off. I don't keep it on because I don't own the rights to those sounds, so I don't want to embed them in years worth of streams. I don't think they cause problems with content flagging, but that doesn't mean they would never do so in the future. I don't really have the memory of the All the Things sound as part of like my experience with it. I just like seeing the list finished. I can sing for you though. We can come up with something. Okay, I think this character hasn't done it yet because I'm saving my priest for later because my priests are kind of a last minute thing. I'm not finished with the Mog that you buy off the vendor at the Big Dig. That's why I'm still here. Speaking of singing, what's your karaoke song? I don't think I have one. I've never really been to karaoke. I could come up with something though. Backstreet Boys. Is it Backstreet Boys or was it NSYNC? The one with the phone call that's like really overly melodramatic. It's a really good one. Oh, man. So yeah, I got nothing else to do. I got nothing else I'm doing. I finished my time walking. I did my trading post. Nothing else doing. I'm pretty sure Honeyplum was the last character we ran yesterday, so I think Krabby is where it starts. Maybe that's how it'll get you to drop, is I just roleplay that I just pretend that I'm Flabby, except I'm Krabby. The call of Backstreet Boys. Yeah, that would be a good one. Quit playing games with my heart. Yeah, it's the author of the song telling a story about how he cheated in his relationship and how he just, man, if he had just not done that, then he wouldn't have done it. And it's like, well, yeah. I will be late. Don't wait up. Don't stay up and wait for me. It's excellent. Not morally, but like that's not what we want pop music for. Let's get in here and have a little go. My battery is low, so you know. Yeah. I don't even know what modern karaoke looks like. I feel like I've seen it in movies, and the two versions it's taken has been like the Western karaoke bar, where it's like basically a public restaurant or bar with like a karaoke stage, and then you're singing in front of a bunch of strangers, which sounds awful. And then there's the more like private room thing where it's just you and your friends with like a karaoke machine, and that sounds like more fun because that just sounds like, you know, playing Rock Band in your house or whatever it was. It was Rock Band that had like a singing part. Song just had memories flood back to me. OMG. Best friend and I had concerts in her basement. We had a whole choreographed dance to the call. Yeah, that's how you do it. Audible, thank you for the 51-month resub. Great start to the stream. Happy Thursday, Hazel and chat. Happy Thursday. How we feeling today? Anybody owners of a brand new Love Rocket yet this year? Or maybe the new Vroom Vroom? I kind of hate myself when I call it the Vroom Vroom. I don't know why. It's a perfectly cute name, but I said that out loud and then I was like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like what I've become. I want the mount though. Nothing yet. We used to choreograph lip syncs to pop songs as a kid. That was a great entertainment. Got the broom. Congratulations. Perk has the broom and the Drake, but no rocket. Oh yeah, the Drake armor. I keep forgetting about that. I also need that, but It's not a mount. It doesn't count. Finally got the love rocket last year. Me too. Get rid of this one. So I think after... Oh no, I ran my rogue already, didn't I? Because I think I remember actually stealthing and then wondering if I had Blade Fury or what. Blade Flurry. I think I've got casters to run after this. I'm going to have to pick which of my characters I want to run. Well, I guess it depends on how many characters we're going to get through a queue. I'm wondering if I'm going to get my rep to Honored before or after I finish getting all like the boss drops. Because I'm going to want to get Honored rep on at least one character of each class. Less priest, because I have that one already. So I think I'm gonna maybe like bump one chosen character to the top of the list so I do it on one of each class before I start going through all like my do punchers and stuff. Lights off. Plug in multicolored disco ball. Oh, that's cool. That sounds like fun. Sleepover party goals. I was gonna turn that map off, but I suppose it doesn't hurt. Oh, we don't really need it at this point. I think we know where we're going. 100% forgot about that song. It wasn't a single, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it was a B-side. I guess I'm not pretty sure. I don't really know, but it just is. It came up once on one of my playlists, and I was listening to it. I'm like, what are they saying? It was a single. It had a video. Oh man, I was gonna say that's embarrassing for them, but you know, is creativity ever embarrassing? Isn't unself-consciousness what we want from performers? That's what I want from performers. I want them to forget about me and just do them. This does mean I've never seen that video, though. I have a feeling I know what's in my future later in my day. Not on stream, but just in general. Oh yeah, this character is enhanced. I'm like looking for my Thunderstrike thing and it's not there because I'm not an Ellie shaman. The video is aggressively early 2000s. Weird thing to put out as a heartthrob boy band, right? Alright, we did not get the pants on that time. On that try. That would be too easy. We can't just get him on the first try of the day. You know, that's just bad story writing for the stream plot. That's just no good. How many days do I have to get this broom anyway? Oh, we got like 2 weeks. Not that it's guaranteed to happen or anything, but you know, it could. Did not clock what the song was about when I was a kid. It was just a catchy song. Mm-hmm. Good coffee. Happy with that. What else is going on? Still cold, still icy. Still stumping around outside, trying not to fall down. I haven't fallen down yet, so that's the good news. I've been walking around. If I'm walking on like particularly icy ground, I'll like bend my knees and I'll have my hands ready to catch myself and I'll just be like, and I'm sure my neighbors think I'm insane, but you know what else I am is intact. It's gonna take more than a, well, let's not get cocky. It might just take an icicle to take me down, but that's going on. Oh yeah, warrior time. All right, we got 4 warriors that can do this. I'm gonna bump the paladin and the death knight both up ahead of the warriors, I think. We'll do Anthus next. I made chili for dinner last night, but it was a little bit sad because I didn't have any onions, and I was like, I can make it without the onions. And it wasn't as good. It was like, you could tell that it was missing. I never like ate it before and was like, this tastes oniony. But you know when it's gone. You super know. I think I also under-seasoned it. It was still good. I'll have leftovers for today. It was still a perfectly valid chili, but it was approaching bean soup territory. I'd get more onions, but it's really cold out there, and I don't know if I want to go that far. Single releases during that time, pretty close to WoW patch release cadences. October, February, May. As in it's gonna be May. Or I think I'm looking for a joke where there isn't a joke. Huh. Alrighty. Maybe he'll get the legs, you know. He's qualified. He's a paladin. He's a fallen crusader. Maybe. Joke lighted, it's okay. Alright. Oh no, Razorgore's running. Singles just can release like this. I see. I don't think I really followed when music came out when I was at that age and at that point in my life. I would just have the CD. I would have no concept of whether it came out recently or years ago. I would just have the CD and I would put it in my little CD player, and then I would listen to it that way. I didn't have a great division of what was modern music and what was old-fashioned music. I had a Billy Joel CD that was mixed right in with my Backstreet Boys, my Britney Spears, that I would get really in my feelings about when I was listening to. But I don't know if I was ever like, oh man, a new MTV music video just dropped, because I don't think we really had that. I remember I got a Bare Naked Ladies CD. I won it at a charity, like a fun run that had like giveaways. There was like a raffle or something, and I won a Bare Naked Ladies CD, and my parents confiscated it until they could ascertain that there were in fact no actual Bare Naked Ladies. They were like, this isn't for kids. And it's Bare Naked Ladies is a band of like middle-aged Canadian men. it's great. I like them a lot. But they're I don't know. I mean, I suppose they might not have 100% appropriate children music, but I thought it was pretty close. Really borders in false advertising, right? Watched a lot of music television when I was young. My like late teens and early 20s. Once YouTube was like part of my routine, and I had like a private computer on which to watch things, which would have been like kind of 17, 18 for me. Then I was watching music videos. I remember I watched a lot of Shakira music videos. Like this. I also thought that they were like shaved female bears when I was a kid, so I think parents overestimate their kids figuring it out. 1 week, and if I had $1 million. I like Pinch Me. I have an acoustic, or not an acoustic, but like a live version of Pinch Me that's like a really good one. And Brian Wilson, that's another one. That's a good one to yell at your ceiling. Or in your car. That's a great singing along madly to yourself in your car song. This way. Triple belts. Perfect for Balestraws. Balestraws has all the belts. Belt King. It's so quiet in this raid. There's ambience in here, but I don't think there's actually music in it. Even if you have your music turned on. Or if there is, it doesn't... Do I just not have it looping? Is it my fault? Nope, I have it looping. It's just quiet. It's just quiet in here. Okay, so I want to Freedom and Horsey, and that'll get me through part of it. Bubble will get me through more of it once our Freedom runs out here. Also, they've been dying. I don't know why. And then we should have another Freedom and Horsey in us in another, like, 10 seconds. Kit Kat Sue, thank you for the 39-month resub. Jesse McCartney also had a death grip on my little 6-year-old heart. I don't remember... I remember other kids talking about how a group of friends would be, like, collectively fans of a group like the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. And each friend needed to pick one of the members to have a crush on. You couldn't mix and match. You couldn't have multiple people liking the same celebrity, because then obviously when you got married there would be problems, right? Like clearly there was just set up for unsuccess. So you would have to like make sure that you guys were not overlapping. So somebody would end up having to like somebody that they didn't actually like. just because the friend that had more sway would end up with like the cool one or whatever. I don't remember doing that for Backstreet Boys. I vaguely remember that you had to pick a Spice Girl. It was unheard of to not have a favorite Spice Girl when you were in school, for us anyway. Yeah, no, I was a fan of the Spice Girls too. Nope. Oh, hi, Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat, what's your favorite Spice Girl? You Ginger Spice? Which was my Spice Girl crush? That's a great question. Posh Spice. Victoria Beckham was my little teeny bopper crush. I remember Spice. Well, she wasn't Victoria Beckham back then, but Spice World, the movie with Meatloaf driving the bus. Hard to find nowadays. I do have a digital copy of it on like a laptop somewhere that I can watch now. Someone dug one up for me. But to this day, one of my favorite movies from my childhood. Girl groups missed me. I think I was too busy being in love with like Kakashi from Naruto or something. I had that phase too. I just had it after. For me, the boy and the girl groups were more like ages like, I don't know, 8 through 11. And then once I was like 12, 13 was when the anime phase hit really hard. Hi, how you doing? All right. I gave her a real good brushing last night. She likes it. She actually like crawled into my lap and like flopped over so I could get her tummy, which was very surprising to me because you're not normally like a giving me your belly for brushes kind of cat, but I guess you thought you needed doing. That's nice, huh? Adams was her old name? That drove me insane. Victoria Adams. Yeah, I would never remembered that. Still listen to some Spice Girls songs here or there. It's always a good time for a revival. It's always a good time to put the old albums back on. They got some good ones. The Mells could really sing. I'm sure they did some other music later on. But I didn't catch it. Scary's not even... Scary, what's happened here? You definitely went to Blackwing Lair. Did you already get a little tipsy put on the Pussycat Dolls still? Old Spice. Mm-hmm. The only thing I remember from the Pussycat Dolls was Don't Ya. And I always thought... I later realized that she was something along the lines of Don't You Wish You Had Groupies? But I thought she was asking if I wished I had boobies. Is what I heard the lyric of as a kid. And therefore understood that this was something to be aspired to. You'd remember at least 4 songs by them if you heard them. Oh, probably. All right, we have Surprisingly Healthy Run. We have Death's Advance. We have Wraith Walk. That's a 1-minuter. And then also, I'm a Death Knight, so they're not going to slow me down that much. I don't even, like, I did check to see that I got the pants last run, I'm pretty sure. Or I would have noticed if I had got them. But, like... I guess if I get in again and I'm like, oh hey, there's nothing left in all the things, then I'll know that I've gone too far. Oh yeah, I remember buttons. Yeah, that's true. You're right. There were a couple other really good ones. Emma's second solo album quite good. Jazzy undertones. Coffee, all glad. Hi, kitty cat. Okay. Nope, still need the pants. Maybe this is the run. Maybe she can Beauty and the Beast them out of this boss. I had a grand personal experiment last night. I was reading the books again, like you do. Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. She's just gonna have to kill me. Let's just reset that. And in pursuit of sorting out my circadian rhythms or something, haven't finished the book. I decided to eat an earlier dinner instead of a later dinner, and then to not eat anything after. Not exactly intermittent fasting, but the thing where you try to like contain your food consumption to like a window that ends some amount of time before bed, so that you have some time that you're not digesting where you're asleep, so you can rest better, something like that. So I tried it, because normally I'm like just lazy at making dinner. I normally procrastinate and like, you know, walk the dog, and it'll be kind of it'll be kind of time to start dinner, but then I'll like, you know, sit on the laptop and I'll look at real estate listings, and I'll like take a shower, and then I'll like, you know, oh, I've got some laundry to fold, and then I'm like, well, maybe I should start cooking, and then it's like 6:37, and then by the time that food's done, it'll be like 7:30 often, which is, I guess, not ideal if you're trying to go to bed at like 9:30 or 10. So last night, changed it. We had dinner at 5:30, and then I did not snack at all after. And I slept like amazing, so maybe it's a coincidence, but I'm pretty happy so far. I'm gonna try it again. The problem is that it requires you to be forward thinking about what and when you're making dinner, because you can't just wander into the kitchen at 5:30 and then wave a magic wand and then just have food unless you want to eat cereal for dinner. Listening to RuPaul's work when I was cleaning my room, because I thought it was literally about doing work. RuPaul is my go-to artist to put on when I'm driving out to go fishing. Early in the morning, I don't know if Ru would appreciate this or not, but early in the morning, if like we were heading out to like a lake at the crack of dawn to go fishing for the day, I was always kind of like not awake yet and not thrilled to be like up and out in the cold and driving. Like I usually got into it by the time I got to the lake, but I needed something to kind of pick me up for the journey over there. So I would put on like the RuPaul Essentials playlist. And then by the time that you're on the highway, it's time for Cover Girl, and then you're like feeling a lot better. It worked like a charm. Oh my god. Don't eat after 6. Find that I sleep much better now than I used to. I had heard this advice before. I just always kind of wrote it off as just like another thing that kind of was a nice idea that I wasn't going to worry about. Oh, so far I'm in favor. It's not about not eating. It's just about not eating at certain times. I was just making sure I got all the food I needed before then. And then I was worried I was going to be starving this morning for breakfast, but I was actually like fine. I still had like an extra big breakfast because I wanted to make sure I didn't get hungry on the stream because we had oats. So I had extra peanut butter toast with extra peanut butter, you know. I'm not trying to like restrict food. I'm just trying to, I guess, sleep better? I don't know. Find a better rhythm? I've been having a really hard time like with wakefulness and sleepiness and focus and stuff. So maybe getting a really rock solid routine would help with that in terms of being asleep and when to eat. Because like I was doing pretty good in terms of when to sleep. I wasn't staying up super late very often, satisfactory aside. But my meals have been all over the place in terms of when I eat them. So I'm going to work on that. Used to feel gross eating at 9 p.m. going to bed. Yeah. And I knew that if I had like a big meal and then like a nap or going to bed that I wouldn't sleep all that well because it was like physically uncomfortable. But I never really thought about outside of that when I can't tell. But worth a try. Worth a try. The only thing I don't know how to deal with is if I have like an evening yoga class, because I can't eat before yoga because that's a great way to see your dinner again during yoga. But I often don't get home until like 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, depending on when the class is. And what am I supposed to do? Don't do night classes, I guess. Shouldn't the question be where and not when your meals are if they're all over the place? I eat almost all of my meals sitting on the floor. If we were talking about when, It's because I'm more comfortable eating at the coffee table than I am eating at the table. But then if I sit on the couch and I eat at the coffee table, the table is so far below me that there's no chance that I'm not spilling food on the way between the plate and my face. So I sit on the floor so it can be at a closer distance. It works fine. It works well enough. I just have to be careful to make sure I'm sitting nicely on the floor and not just like scrunched into a lump. I can't be shrimping. Did you give your impressions in the housing post yet? Yesterday. We read it right when it came out, hot off the press. I'm very excited. They were telling me everything I wanted to hear. I was especially excited to hear that had its own team. Any pants? Nope. That they were planning on having it be a feature that is evergreen and spanning between expansions, which was another thing that I really, really, really wanted. And then I was very excited about the level of detail that it sounds like they're going to give us to use. They were saying that it should be easier to use than like 3D modeling, but still provide like a lot of levels of control and customization and expression so that we can surprise them with the things that we make. And that's great because I had this like inarticulated fear that the customization of the housing was going to be like, here's your house, kind of like a garrison. Do you want red banners or blue banners? You know, like I thought it was going to be very, very, very surface level, like prefabbed stuff that you pick between. You know, do you want the brown chairs or the stone benches? And then it would already place them. And I want to place those things, right? I want Animal Crossing, but in WoW. We have a dining table. I haven't eaten at it in the last 2 years. Always use coffee table. Yeah, we're getting housing in the next expansion. There's a great news post on the WoW website that you can read through if you're looking for some more deets. I'm kidding. I'm trying not to count my characters because then I'm going to get nervous when I get close to the end of the ones that we have available for the week. Oh no. We spilled a tiny bit of cold water down my sleeve. I hate that. Alright, now it's warrior time. Just read it. Seems great. Haven't had time to do anything in WoW in the last 2 weeks. Came back to some great news. I was just eat at my computer desk. Push the keyboard farther away. Chow down watching YouTube videos. I used to do that a lot. I try to avoid it now if I can because I eat a lot of things that create crumbs. I'm a big toast girl and I loathe food crumbs in my keyboard. I hate it. Or just on my desk in general. It just gives me flashbacks. So I try and keep my crumb creation to other areas of the house. If I make crumbs in the coffee table, like yes, don't worry, I clean the coffee table, but Moose also cleans the coffee table before I get there. So I know those crumbs aren't going to stay very long. How did you spill with your no-spill cup? Listen, there's mysteries in every universe. Come on, legs. Bokoa is here. At least these are fairly fast runs, right? Not too bad. Nothing to super complain about. There we go. Keyboards that are flat underneath the keys now, so stuff doesn't build up under there. Yeah, I still don't want food anywhere near there. It's bad enough that I get my... I mean, you still have to clean the keyboard eventually if you want it to be not grimy. But do you remember the Britney Spears song, If You See Amy? Is it see or seek? Yeah, I think I'm familiar with the concept. I don't remember how it actually goes. But, yeah, I remember that one. Britney Spears was huge when I was a kid. Didn't want you to do the joke on stream. Oh, well, that's very kind of you. It's very considerate. Just got that, like, this week. Spent so long on this fight back in the day. Sometimes I daydream about a custom keyboard. I like my Logitech mechanical keyboards. They do a good job. I hope this one doesn't die because they don't make this exact one anymore. And I like this one. Would it kill a company to just make the same product for like 25 years without stopping? Just indefinitely? You know, just keep making that one. You know, people keep, I mean, I'm assuming people keep buying it. Maybe it was just me. I'm still salty about the loss of the G600. I don't want to... Keyboards last a lot longer, though. Still use G15 from 2005. Love it. Will I kill a company? You'd be surprised. Yeah. Use scrap, mark things as junk account wide. Great time to do this is when you're waiting to be ported out. Oh. I think I have scrap. I don't know if my add-ons are a mess. You know that. I don't. Sometimes things are turned on and sometimes they're not. I do have scrap.
2, 1.
I don't remember where the options are though. Auto sell, junk list. Just do that. Got a Logitech 2G something, been reliable. Mine has a volume wheel, a wide volume wheel. I don't know why I just did the just so you can see how I might use it. On the top right hand corner over the media keys, and I love that. I use it all the time. I hate buttons for that. I just want like a little, I mean, I like this one. I have the volume wheel, it's amazing. Yeah. You miss it when you don't have it. This is what you get for insisting to load add-ons character specific. I mean, I don't mean to. It just happens. We haven't worried about it that much. Over here. But yeah, that should... The thing that I just did should have made it vendor things that are soulbound that are both low level and unusable for me. So that should cover a bunch of stuff. Like having more control, maybe a me thing. It's still only gonna do soulbound low equipment. It would get you into trouble if you were trying to hold on to like a, I don't know, like a time walking set, speed running set, you know, puppy crate trinket for viscous kind of situation. That would get vendored. But I'm not holding on to any of that stuff right now, so. You know why these pants are so rare? It's because dragons don't wear pants. We're trying to get these pants to drop. That's what we're working on. Firemon has these leg guards of the Fallen Crusader. They're just a normal piece of boss loot. They're not any rarer than any of the other pieces of loot. But we are somewhere in the neighborhood of 70-something attempts at each without having seen them. Warrior might be second worst class to do this. It might be. It might be. Warlock was pretty bad. Warlock was also pretty bad. I still think... Actually, Priest might be better than this because Priest has at least Disperse if you go Shadow. That lets you run for a little while. I'm not doing a great job at this, but you've got Heroic Leap and you've got Charge. You only changed it in this character. Well, yeah. Can I change it in all my characters? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Listen, we're not allowed to make me feel dumb until at least 11 in the morning.
Watch your feet.
I didn't get to any Satisfactory yesterday, but that game is really good. And occasionally making me feel dumb. Flappy will ask me a question and I'll be like, ah, and you'll be like, what's wrong? And it's like, I can't help it. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. But sometimes the problems make me feel stupid. Nope, not that time. Alrighty. Since when? Trying to be helpful instead of raining on the people housing parade. Well, that's good. Proud of you. would rather them be upfront about the fact that they are going to like sell some housing items in the cash shop than say that they're not gonna ever and then cheat and then lie about it. Basically, they were always gonna do it. That was never the world in which they were gonna just make this a completely non-cash shop feature. This is a long time ago. I don't feel like having cash transmogs in the shop has ruined my transmog farming. I don't feel like cash pets have really ruined pet battles for me, so I don't imagine that the occasional piece of cash furniture is going to kill the game for me. They also said uncompletable, which has me nervous. Yeah, but why do you need to complete it? It's hypothetical. Why must, you know, I guess that's a stupid question. Never mind. It's just something that I've felt better with since making my peace with it. But I understand. Actual house technically uncompletable, you could always side grade things. Like adding a heat lamp in your bathroom. You can stand under it like a lizard. Can it double as a spotlight so that I can, you know, like you're singing your song in the shower and then when you get ready for your big solo, you get out of the shower, stand under your heat lamp and like belt out the end of it? I think a heat lamp is just a strict upgrade. How much snow do you guys have? Not that much on the ground. Between 5 and... I don't know, not that much, but it gets piled up and it's staying because it's staying cold. And there's a lot of ice involved. But yeah, it's not like chunks and chunks of snow. I can walk in it and my boots won't get completely soaked. Mungo! This Anoob title is great. I think it's the only one that like appends onto your name without a space anywhere, right? Imagine if I was like IRL, all the T-Mog we collect would make our houses look like hoarders. Is that the problem with people that have clothes shopping addictions? Is they're just trying to complete the T-Mog? It was always called a noob in game. Are you a noob? Oh no, I get it. I get it. Oh no. Although now I kind of want to see if I can get the name so I could be a noob. A noob the noob. I had to say it out loud before I understood. Oh dear. Incidentally, that is how I got the Britney joke. Yeah, I didn't think the heat lamp would give a lot of light. We had heat lamps as a kid because we needed them to help the baby chickens. We would get chicks occasionally, and they needed to stay fairly warm, so there would be a heat lamp to keep their box warm. Do I not have auto loot on? My goodness. So add-ons for everybody. Make sure everybody has scrap. Low consumable sounds like a great thing. I ran out the door, didn't I? Oops. 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 Hang on. That won't be a problem. I'll just have to run a little bit farther. Kicking myself for not working on Shadowlands mounts earlier. The Maw ones sound rough. to do nowadays. Cannot believe you did this. You can't. I can't. This seems like a very me thing to do. This is almost cliche. Hazel messes with settings menu, runs wrong way, exits instance. The papers wouldn't even print it. Does the Mog still have things bugged? What do you mean? Say more words. Oh, the Maw. Great question. That's what I've heard most recently, but I do not know for certain. What kind of bugs? Shadehounds? Something about Tormentors of Torghast not working correctly. Man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe this will be the one. Currently working on shifting corridors. You having fun in Torghast? I almost wish there was something I needed in Torghast still. There might be. I might be missing a thing or two. There's nothing else I can do besides my double charge and my heroic leap. I think that's all I got. You could look. Yeah. If we run out of characters to run Blackwing Lair on for the week again, then I very well may need to find something else to farm for a few days. I can't bend my rule. I'm sure the All the Things Torghast section can find something. Yeah. I bet you're right. Okay. And there's a charge. And then once I get in range, I'll have another one. That's not too bad. And then another 20 seconds and we can do it again. Curious how you will handle things like Torghast and Mage Tower. Raid dungeon. My general rule of thumb, assuming that we get that far, I haven't thought terribly far ahead, is that I'm working the All the Things list from the literal top to bottom, so it would depend on where they are organized in All the Things. Everything from HFC? Oh, probably not. I don't think I got the mounts. We farmed HFC for mounts, but I don't think I got all the Mog or anything. Hazel, does this idea sound stupid? What's your idea? Or what is the idea? Oh, kitty.
Watch your feet.
All right, we're gonna have to actually try to make it to a Firemaw. I'm still a little slow over here. There we go. Ah, we got 53 seconds. It's fine. Make the Torghast currency. Phantasma. Stay on your account. I don't really remember how Phantasma works. Oh, the one that you get in a run? Interesting. I wouldn't say stupid. I just hadn't really... I'm not sure. Oh.
Watch your feet.
Guys, it's over. They're real.
Watch your feet.
They happened. We're free.
Watch your feet.
Oh, don't worry about the zone drop. It's just telling me about like Thunder Fury stuff. Oh man, I'll have to kill some bugs now. I'm going to, just for the moment, in All the Things, turn BOEs back off. Next time I'm freaking out about not being able to tell what tokens are for who, I can change it again. But for now, I'm gonna uncheck that because that's gonna put That's going to put it at 100, I think. They do exist. I don't even know how many tries that was. It was way too many. I'll take it, though. Yeah, so we're in dungeons and raids. We're in classic. We got our molten core to 98.3. Cool FM. Time for Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj. Okay. I'm going to send him to Dalaran. I'm going to have a think about how I want to go about this. Let's just call it 75 this go around. Something like that. Yeah, it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 75. It may have been more as well, because I had another half week farming before that, but it was a while before I started doing all 30 characters. Have you been making much gold? Seems slow. Early on, I was doing pretty good, but I've given up. I haven't been bothering. I kind of fell out of it. Next patch again. But right now is going to be a slow time. I almost don't want to venture them. Right now is going to be a slow time because we're just at the end of our patch cycle. Demand will spike up again once the next tier comes out. Most prized pair. I'm sticking them in his bank. I'm sticking those in the bank. It's funny they didn't get auto-vendored. Probably ran Blackwing there before for something. Yeah, although back when it wasn't account-wide mod collecting, very different story. Banker void storage. Here, I'll stick them in the middle of his bank, which is completely empty because this was a remix character. Here. Contribute some gold. I haven't been keeping up with my alchemy, no. Oh man, this is great. Okay. So, here. This is my main. Character 1, 2. I'm gonna do one of each class. So pull up a druid. A rogue. I want a rainbow of one character from each class. We'll do Krabby. And this. Scary. Actually, the hero classes don't matter, so Scary, get out of there. So Nose Elixia, Scary, Night Flame. I need a warrior. Let's do Crinkle, I think. Because this is for AQ tier sets. I want to be getting rep on at least one character of each class per week. On the off chance that I somehow finish farming early, I want to make sure that I've got, like... There's a mage. Boys are warlock, of course. And then I think that's good. I think that's one of each of the classic classes. They actually don't matter for tier sets. I was under the impression that for AQ specifically it mattered because you needed to get the rep on the character so that you could do the quests, because you get the items from turning in the quest with the idols and stuff. So I thought that for this one in particular, it specifically mattered. That is a lot of hunters, yeah. I don't think I need it on priest, but I'm going to start in priest anyway. There's an option people have mixed feelings about that is showing completed categories. Nice to have a short list, but also nice to see it say 100%. Just didn't want Scary so far up, made up the sorting rules in the spot. No, it's for AQ tier. Alright. Gosh, these bags are a mess. You know what I need? I need to go into my scrap settings. And... low consumables for sure. Also, I'm not keeping like time walking sets or anything, so I can really have this is for like soulbound gear as well. Let's stick that at 70. See if that gets rid of anything. What do you think about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot? At the risk of not making friends, I've never seen it. I've never seen the original. Killed double question mark Zach Fear the other day. Congratulations, Chance. It's wonderful. Why won't it sell my Bladespire bagel? It's a consumable. It's low level. What's the trouble here? Get rid of my bottled Nethergone energy, please. Can I vendor that thing? No, I have to delete that one. I can't believe we're ready for a new raid. Coffer key shards. I don't think Phoenix hatchlings are worth much either. It's fun and funny. You know what I want to watch on stream and I can't? Cena. Sell items button, otherwise it only sells 12 at a time. Oh. Is that the button? Or is there a different button somewhere? Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go. What's my preferred way to get there? Borealis? Definitely ready for the new raid. Bring on the Undermine. Carbon will save and or assault the goblins. Not sure which we're doing. You know, whichever. Well, we'll interview the goblins on a goblin by goblin basis and figure out who needs what. Change that, but a safety feature to reduce accidents. I don't know, I'm pretty devil may care with my inventory. Jane Robin with a 9-month resub. Thank you very, very, very much. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Did you see the WoW post about housing? I'm very excited too. I can't wait. Alright, so we're looking... AQ, I think it's 21st. Temple... Ruins of AQ. That is AQ 20. Okay, Ruins of AQ first. That's going to be this one on my left. Let's have a little poke around. See what we think. And we can mount up in here. So this one I have currently about just under 70% of the loot from here. Just under 70%. Captains. This mount model's horrifying. You like it? What about with the staff? What about with the little Love Witch staff? Raid? Still very buggy. The pants dropped. They just dropped. Finally. Alright. This guy doesn't seem to actually have anything for me, so perhaps I don't even need to kill him. Oh man. So these Karaji Regal, that blue currency? Soulbound, not warbound. Okay. Alright. Good to know. Oh man, sorting out AQ Mog, I have a feeling is going to be a little bit of a headache that we're just going to learn about in waves as we go along. Oh, there we go. I needed that actually. I got a drop. I got the Gavel of Karaji Authority just in my first run. It was a trash drop that I needed from, I think, these captains. That's very lucky. It's very lucky indeed. Yeah, that's the BFA meta mount that I'm riding. The Johnny's Trash Pile BFA meta.
3, 2, 1.
And this guy has looks like nothing. Got my mount metas mixed up. Nah, you all good. Still working on Tyvan. Tyvan's worth it. Oh yeah, that's right. He would have had a sword. He didn't drop it. Rude. Buru the Gorger's got a bunch of stuff for me. Can I just jump? Let's find out. We're in our learning phase for a new raid. I say new like this just came out. I haven't farmed it very much. Oh, there we go. We got some bracers. Scaled bracers. Needed those. And it looks like we're heading out this way. it's fun to be back in the early stage of farming something where there's still things that I need. I'm gonna hold on to all of these pieces. At least the usable ones. Am I? I don't know. I'll have to see what the collection list looks like as well on another character, because my priest, I'm pretty sure I finished collecting the AQ set back when I was yeah, I'm 6 of 6 of the AQ set. I did this back in the day. Not in the day, but like I'm on collected this at an earlier occasion, I guess. So other characters might show that they need these like lambent things. I just need to be careful not to vendor any pieces that I'm going to need to turn in. We are in the learning phase for a new 19-year-old raid. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to do things a little bit funky for a while. I like this raid better than the other one, to be honest. The other one's going to drop more loot, right, though? Because this one's 20 man and the other one's bigger? Question mark? I don't know. There we go. Oh, got a bow that I needed. Brand new ranged weapon transmog. Cool looking. Unique appearance. Oh yeah, little purple bow. The nice one about this is I'm pretty sure it's basically a loop. Actually, I don't know. I was going to say it's going to be easy for me to get back out, but I don't know if that's the case. Oh, rogue handbooks. I mean, I guess they vendor for 10 gold each. That'll be something. I just didn't know if they would... Oh yeah, I guess they will let me out through that door. Alright, what do you have? You're blue. You have... Oh, a few things, It's got a crossbow. Some shoulders, bracers, gloves. Oh, 2 things. Don't mind if I do. So the hilt was warbound. Let me see. I'm gonna go back into all the things. And I'm gonna track the warbound things again. Because now it's saying, okay, yeah, so now it's showing me that I need, like, what any given scarab is going to be for me. All of these pieces of tier for other classes. Okay. Well, we'll hold on to them. I think you can also buy them on the auction house. I think the scarabs and stuff, you can post and sell them. I can't imagine they would cost very much. Who is this last guy? Mome? Mome's got a handful of things here. Yowdy. I did get the pants. I did. Treasures that give a lot of the scarab type things. I'm expecting that by the time I have whatever else I need to get these items, I will have loads of the scarabs across various characters. I'm expecting that to be the case. We'll see. Oh, nice. I got a mantle, shoulder piece that I needed, as well as some gloves from that. Okay. But yeah, it looks like a lot of the actual loot is basically all these pieces of class tier, which it looks like I need for every class that's not priest. Every classic class that's not priest. Maybe I should run the AQs together. I don't know if that would be too much of a rule bend. I don't think so. I don't know if it's worth worrying about it on priest though specifically. Oh man, if I do the other AQ though, I'm gonna have to worry about Viscodus. Oh dear. Oh no. Yeah, the AQs are really big. It's probably faster to get teleported out the way we did for Blackwing Lair than it is to actually run out the door. Although I could be vendoring things while running out the door. Let's see what vendoring loses. So if I go to the buyback, making sure it's not selling stuff that I wanted to keep. No, that's good. Yeah, there's a lot of Mog. I mean, we're only missing like a handful of stuff from the actual bosses themselves. It's mainly the tier sets that don't drop directly in these raids. The dinosaur? Which dinosaur? This one? This is Johnny's Trash Pile. This is the BFA Meta Achievement Reward. It's for an achievement called A Farewell to Arms. It's a big project. I recommend it. It was very fun. Alright. I think I'm just gonna log out on her for now. Get on another character. Do this. And then have a think about whether or not I want to do both AQs together. I guess if I'm on a character that can't do Viscous, I'll just run by him and I'll worry about him later. He will have loot though. What spec do you mean? Holy and Shadow. I don't really pay attention to charts. I just kind of play what I play and hope for the best. It works well enough. How do I want to do this? Probably just Oldham. I'm just going to fly from Oldham, I think. That'll be the easiest thing to do consistently. Oh, man. Okay. Her bags actually are not too bad. So if I wanted to get to Oldham, we can go through Stormwind, or through Orgrimmar. That'll work. How quickly did you finish, Johnny? It took a while because of World Quest spawns, but I had already done the Mechagon and the Nazjatar meta during BFA for the mounts themselves. Like, I wanted those mounts, so I did those while they were current. So I didn't have as many things to go back and do retrospectively. Retroactively? Retroly.
Step on up.
Very good.
See you around.
I think the point is that his battery wasn't low, though. You know, he was just saying his battery was low. Okay. Org to Oldham to AQ. Congrats on finishing Blackwing Lair. Did you know that one only has a half a week lockout? I thought somebody told me I could do it every day. I guess I'm not sure. We'll see how many of my different characters I can get through anyway. It may be I may not need more than one lockout in a week. It's a good tip though. This one's Oldham. Because the other one would be, there's probably a Silithus portal in... Actually, her Hearthstone is set to Zazar lore. I could have taken that Silithus portal. I'm just not used to it because I didn't play enough Horde.
The Abathet are mustering for another assault on the halls of origination. Break their ranks. Scatter them to the winds.
I have a feeling my bags are about to get very gross in a bunch of characters. What else can I make room for here? I don't know why that one didn't sell. Oh yeah, we did Sunwell, that's right. Forget why. Suppose it doesn't matter. Carrying around her Heart of Azeroth. Reasons. Does raid info tell you how... Oh, it should tell you how long a lockout is. I'll check it after I run this one. It's a good idea. Okay. Should I pick up these quests? Maybe, maybe not. Appearance, but not from this item.
Ancestors watch over you. Go in peace.
No. Yeah, let's pick him up. I didn't do time walking sim well. I just ran it for Mog. We were looking for something to do to just kill raid bosses for the trading post. And I didn't want to run one of these raids. Yes, I can see that I need... Right. I mean, that's a ring. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs the ring. Although, there's probably no harm in turning it in. It might make me less confused if I just do it anyway. I don't think the idols and the scarabs are going to be terribly hard to get if we're running AQ for Mog. I think they're going to kind of happen. Especially if we keep the coffer keys and open the occasional scarab coffer in the other one. Ret Pally, your hunter? Don't have anyone to play with. Yeah. The pants dropped. They finally dropped. Well, new alt might be just the thing. So this guy's got a sword that I need. And I think all of his friends are gonna come hang out. No sword, but I got a new item ID for the boots. I don't think we need anything else for the captains. Congrats to the pants, thank you. They do exist. We're finally free. Oh, scarab coffer keys have a duration. Oh. I still don't think I'm really going to be hurting for scarabs. But I guess I just can't hang on to them endlessly. There we go. We got a shield. Appearance. AQ has such cool transmogs. They're so specific and AQE, you know, they're very themed to the raid. Some raids do a better job of that than others. I did see the housing post yesterday. We read it on stream at the end. Alright. Aim is time. Gloves. Stuff. It's nice running when you need so many things, because any given run is probably going to give you a handful of them. Plus, I think it is good for the item IDs too. Not that I'm seeking them out in particular, but I won't say no if they just happen to me while I'm working on something else. Don't remember the sets from here though. I only know the priest one. What does the hunter one look like? Oh, oh my. I kind of like how on the nose the sets are, you know. Doing a bug raid, dress up like a bug. What if you looked like a Karaji, you know? Can't complain about that. I'm trying not to worry about viscous ahead of time. I have his head. I don't know who wants it, but I guess I'll hang on to it just in case. A lot of these weapons remind me of the Soul Calibur Nightmare Edge weapons. Fun coincidence there. I think I'm going to try to get ported out instead of running out. The run was long enough that I think I could save a little bit of time. Especially because, like, we're not far from... Maybe by the time I get to the bottom of these stairs, I should, like, leave my group. Because we just need to go over and kill that guy. It is worth looking at the roads to the quest. Yeah, I'm planning to kind of just do all of them. Even the ones that give necks and stuff, because I feel like I just may as well, just to get them out of my way so they stop. Okay, I could have listed that up much earlier. It's nice not having to deal with the slow room at least. That feels good. And then what's my Cenarian Circle rep? Cenarian Circle. Classic? We're friendly. We're friendly. Why does it say friendly / honored? Or maybe I'm friendly and I need honored. But I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Morning, Hazel. Any luck with the holiday mounts? Not just yet. I only need the broom though. I have the rocket already. But not yet with the broom. But we're gonna keep trying. We haven't missed a day of trying, and we're gonna keep at it. We're gonna keep going. Good luck, thank you. Text cheap and get revered and do the quest turn-ins. Okay. I'm gonna go. Well, I probably need to phase the zone, huh? I'm gonna try to look something up. I have a question to ask myself. Do you have the dragon armor? Ever since they oh no, I don't. Not for that particular holiday anyway. I'm not too worried about it though. Really fast and rep farms. I figure I'm just gonna get it along the way. I got like hundreds, like 300 for one boss, 600 for another boss. Like just doing this farm I think is gonna get me the rep I need, especially because we don't need Exalted.
Light be careful.
Here looks cute. Oh, thanks. We're the bangs are back. What am I looking for? I wanted to get. That. I'm gonna take a little stab at the other half of AQ as well. I haven't committed to farming them together, but I want to try BM Hunter Viscidus without anything fancy or special, aside from maybe this file here. Because we have Endothermic Blaster as well. But somebody on Wowhead was saying they couldn't get it to work. So I want to try a few things. Just because it's on my mind.
What brings you here?
Got my new broom out last night. Looks like the pants finally dropped. They did. They did. Just got the sweeper. Oh, congrats, She-Wolf. That's amazing. Dropped in to see if the pants were real. They are. They are. They finally dropped. All right. I'm just going to take a little stab at this other side. Especially, I think, I mean, easy send word rep too. Let's just pop in. And we can pick up quests on the other end of the raid. So this one, we're only at 37% collected. Quite a lot of stuff from these though. It looks like the Sentinels have loot, so I should make sure I'm killing those. They specifically had like a piece of armor. Oh no, maybe it was this guy, Gloves of the Immortal. Keep an eye on that. Broom for you, broom for you. Everyone gets a broom. I hope I get my broom. Eventually got the Awakening of the Machine mount yesterday. Congratulations. Done it every week. You're free. You're out of there. That's great. That took so long. Holy moly. Free. Oh, I got some boots. Oh, obsidian chunks. I'm like, what are all these markers on my map? Oh, they're minerals. Weird. All right. We go in. Now on to the links. Haven't been doing that every week. That one was kind of rude. Okay, so we got a quest over here. You want me? Huh. Thanks. Yeah, these are the things that I'm gonna need.
Protect the flame. Fair skies and strong winds.
Be careful.
Well, at least you pick them all up in a lovely combined spot. That's nice. Oh, we're gonna need Brood and Nosdurmu rep as well. Okay, well, we're getting that too. I don't think the rep is gonna be my biggest problem. And then I need to remember that I can mount down here. That's the key. Broom mount cannot benefit from mount equipment. Weird. Very weird. The Lynx comes from the green chest. I don't think it can drop from the purple chest. It's the little ones that you get like 12 to 16 of a week. Okay. What is the expand all keybind for all the things? I know there is one, I just forget. Been farming the wrong chest then. It's gonna feel good to get these things cleaned up. I think it's gonna take a long time though. Okay, now this I need to be careful with. Because there's specific things. I have none of the Vem loot, so apparently I tend to start with the little guy. So I'm gonna kill him last this time. I'm also gonna dismiss my pets. I think I'm just gonna auto attack the guy down. We'll try for Vem loot first. So let's hit Yaj. And then wait. She's devoured. And then we need to target Kree. Hit him. And then wait. He's devoured. And now we can hit Vem. Alright. Because I had a habit of doing that always in the same order. There we go. We got a helmet that I needed. Now we can get our pets back. What about that 1 HP damage toy? Set it run classic raids. Got an Eye of Sulfuris. I'm sorry. Oh, congratulations. That's very exciting. Very happy. I stopped killing Rag once I didn't really need to anymore. I didn't have it in me to keep grinding that out. Okay. You know what? So far I'm doing pretty good at remembering that I can mount in here. It's nice. I guess I could be riding the Karaji mounts just because this is the only place that you can ride them, but oh well. Alright, so Arturia's got 2 things that she could give me. Want to do Heroic, Mythic, Necrotic Wait. I need to wait till next season to solo them. Shadowlands? I don't think so. But I'm not 100%. You try giving it a go. Oh, because it's part of the season pool, it goes back to Legacy content next season. Oh, so you can't go and do the old-fashioned version? Oh dear. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. I forgot it was a current Mythic Plus dungeon. I haven't done it in a minute. It's been a little while. Sorry about that. Grunch, surprisingly worthless. Just doing my daily auction as chores. Thinkers have anything? 4 pieces from Thancred. Grinding so many mounts, only 14 until that 500 achieve. Oh, you're so close. You've been cruising through them. That's awesome. I'm very curious to see if I can do this. I'm gonna need to use a lust pet, I think will help. Got some shoulders from him, that's good. It'd be nice if I could do Viscidus on hunters, because I have so many of them. I need so much loot from him, holy smokes. Of course he drops bindings, he would. He's got so much loot. I'm probably gonna have to do him on a few different characters here. Because those bindings... Oh no, the bindings warbind. Okay, that's good. Some of these things warbind and some of them don't, and it's really confusing which ones are which. But that's okay. That's alright. The important thing is that those things do, so... Let's see. We have an endothermic blaster. And we have a... we have Files of Glacial Fury as well. That we can use here. I'm gonna put it on... to freeze him, and then for actually doing the hits, I'm kind of hoping that just having multiple pets, and then maybe multiple pets and lust, I'm hoping that with like frenzy and whatever will be enough. We'll see here though. So I'm gonna dismiss this, and I'm gonna get my lust pet out. I think I've got a wolf here, yeah. So there's lust, but we're not gonna do that until after we've frozen him, and then we can like lust, frenzy, etc., etc. So let me just see. I'm trying the endothermic blaster first. This is the Wintervale toy. How do you tell if he's getting cold? The pants did drop.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
The good news is you have lots of time. I'm gonna try one of these. They're only about 3 gold. Oh, I'm pacified. Uh-oh.
Watch your feet.
Oh, I'm pacified by the endothermic blaster. Uh-oh. That might be annoying.
Watch your feet.
Can I not use that in combat? I might not be able to use that in combat.
Feet.
I might need to dismiss my pet and then feign death to reset it, maybe? Yeah. Alright. Let's try this instead. Oh. How come no reset? I'll feign death again in 19 seconds. Because I remember I used to have to like hearth out of here. Oh, there we go. He's reset. Okay, so this time I will try file first, then hit him, and then when he freezes, we're gonna primal rage and hope for the best with our 2 pets here. Okay, yeah, that's a 30-minute buff. That's good. Try and have I don't have my frenzy weak or anything, but try to keep my stacks up here.
Watch your feet.
Yeah, he's annoying for two reasons. There's the frost thing, and there's also the frost thing, but also the hits thing as well. Some classes really struggle with that.
Watch your feet.
I'm hoping that Hunter will be fine. BM Hunter with Frenzy and Lust. But we'll see. We need to freeze him first. Dealing damage has a chance to do a blast of frost damage. Okay, so I just need to keep hitting him. Somebody said it took them about 90 seconds to freeze him. Alright, there you go. Oh, he only began to slow. Oops. I think I need to wait for him to completely freeze. I think I got too excited. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's not completely frozen yet. Oops. Well, we'll keep at it. Hope for the best. We're also getting Dire Beast summoned, so that might help. Alright, he's freezing up. I'm not gonna have Lust though. I will have another Bestial Wrath for all the good that does.
Watch your feet.
Because with this, with the File of Glacial Fury, any class could use that. It's just a question of whether or not they can hit him. I think any class can also use the enchant, but maybe you don't want to mess with your enchants on like a main.
Watch your feet.
I feel when you pull the ice cubes out of the freezer too early.
Watch your feet.
Alright, there we go. Go! Alright. Shattering him, no problem at all. Freezing him, a little trickier. Also, I got a Viscidus Globule. I bet I can sell that. We got Gauntlets of the Righteous Champion. Wahoo! It can be done. Alright, well that's good that Hunters can do it pretty easily. I won't bother with the Endothermic Blaster. It seemed like a pain in the butt. I'm just gonna worry about... I can't believe I got the pet to drop on the first try. I'm just gonna do these Glacial Fury files. I bought a ton of them. What did you use to freeze him? I bought File of Glacial Fury. Dealing damage has a chance to do frost damage. And that way you don't have to bother with enchants. They are consumable, but you put one up and you got a half-hour buff. You just have to hit him for a while before he freezes, but it does stack up. Frostshock the guy had 9 other squirrels jiggle his jello. Well, that feels good. I hate that guy. I hate that boss. It feels good to kill him. Oh, man. Alright. Caught you live. Desperate to say congratulations on your engagement. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, the shattering didn't take much time at all. I'm pretty pleased with that. I think, even without the Lust. I was a little worried that I'd blown it when I blew my Lust too early. All mounts have been allowed in this raid for a while, I think. I don't know exactly when they changed it, but I think it's been some time. Alright, Princess has 2 items for me, as well as bindings and stuff. Oh, we're hated with the Brood and Nosdormu for now. That'll take a while. Awesome. Loving the hair. Oh, thank you. We've got floofy bangs. Oh. Perfect. 2 bosses left. I think that, oh, you only need to get neutral with, Brood and Nosdormu for some of these things. Thousands of rep until neutral, and then it slows down a lot. Gotcha. It looks like you need friendly for the helmet. But this is good. This is why I'm going to have one of each character do this, or one of each class do this. If I get to a class that is going to have an annoying time doing Viscidus, I just won't bother. So like any caster, really, I think I'm just not going to bother. But if it's a class that can dual wield and I can give him daggers and drums, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to think of who needs to bother with Viscidus. Twin Imps. Oh, Twin Imps has lots of loot. You get anything? Oh, not really. No more loot. Oh no, some more loot. There we go. Alright, just Buggy and then Cthulhu. Cthulhu's got 19 pieces of loot. That's basically how much Firemaw had. Although it's looking like you know what? It's counting the Carapace as 5 pieces because it's for the different class. Same thing with the Husks. It's not actually that many pieces. We'll just have to get dupes. I'm pretty sure I looted both of them. I thought I went back. It's weird that it's not showing it as killed. I'll go take a look, but I'm pretty sure I did loot both. Oh no, you're right, you're right. There he is. I was looking for the yellow. This is Veclor. So Veclor can have the diadem piece. That's for the helmet. We're not going to be able to turn it in for a while, but we can hold on to it. Oh, we did get it. That's nice. And then we have coffer keys and stuff. Oh, it's nice that those warbind too. Okay. Good, 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 good. So we're going to be in AQ for some time, right? Like, between these 2 raids and all of the class sets. Gosh, imagine not needing anything else from Ivory Scarabs, though. Or, like, Gold Scarabs, you know, like... Not that I would get any more once I had everything, because I don't think you're going to catch me in this raid once I'm completely finished with it. But imagine being completely finished with it. I got a recipe. Enchant Cloak Subtlety. I don't usually worry too much about the recipes. I should probably try to figure out which are the valuable ones. But they're soulbound anyway. There's this breastplate recipe. Currently playing my Glacinda the Troll Mage. Oro. Nice that they can order anything and everything in the crafter's table in future expansions. Oh yeah, not just the current stuff. I feel like the work order would sit up for a long time though. Sometimes when it's a rare item, no one takes the work order, like especially when it's only server wide. I in Dragonflight was trying to get a toy made and I was relisting the work order over and over and over again, fairly deep into the expansion. And offering like quite a good commission plus all of the mats. And no one took it. I think I had to get Flabby to make it for me eventually. And I don't think... Oh, no, I do. I need... These nullifiers have... Well... For a second I thought, yeah, Gloves of the Redeemed Prophecy. Weird. Often acts. I did not unlock the Legacy version. I don't think... I'm doing these in all the things order. So whatever order is... Oh, sorry, kitty cat. Can I have this arm back? In the general all the things list, this is kind of what I'm doing. So after Temple of AQ, I'm going into dungeons. Black Fathom Deeps is next. That's my rule and I'm sticking with it. I think I will farm both AQs concurrently though. Just to help with the rep aspect of it on one character of each class, I think will be good. To make sure that I'm getting a full clear on one character of each class that I need tier on every week, because it takes a decent amount of time to get through these two. So I think I'd rather do that than like repeatedly run ruins on hunters or something if I don't need it if I don't need it. But yeah, I'm sure we'll get to everything eventually. Was it expensive to unlock Nax, or am I misremembering that? I remember there being some kind of a gold situation. Okay. Could turn in Cthin's Eye. May as well do that. Oh, it's right over here. And then there's more quests to pick up. So that's a pretty huge amount of Brudernost army rep. That's good.
Hello, champion.
Oh. Elementium infused. I mean, sure, yeah. Here, I'll buy another couple Elementium ingots. Or maybe just one. See what happens here.
Tell me of your dreams. May your dreams be peaceful.
Oh, is that just a rep turn in? I think that's just a rep turn in. But I do have... Do I need that for anything else, though? Doesn't say that I do. It says that I've collected the things that you specifically use them for. So could I get more rep if I bought another 6 ingots?
Tell me of your dreams. Hello, champion.
Just a way to sink extra pieces, I guess? Sure, alright. Okay. Oh, ideally you save them for when your rep is higher. Bummer. Alright. Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure we can get more. Also, I'm stuck. I don't remember how to leave. I don't know if you can. I wonder if you have to port out. Anyway, I haven't taken a break yet, so I'm going to get up and do that. And then we will bring our next character in. BRB. Okay. Good. They pop me out here. And I'm not too worried about turning in anything there. So I think I'm going to leave her here for the moment. I know I was kind of doing BFA stuff, but I may or may not get to it. And it looks like it's not going to auto-sell my scarabs or anything, which is nice. I didn't think it would, but I was just a little worried about it. Because I'm sure we'll want those at some point. So you can turn Karaji Lord insignias in. Oh, yeah, on the other side. I'll just leave it here for now. I did get the pants. I did. I didn't unlock Classic Skullo either. I don't know why I didn't bother with either of those. I think I was busy or something. Oh, dear. Anachronos in the Caverns of Time for that one. You might give me some rep. But we're going to do AQ and we're going to do it on a druid. We're going to do both sides. Can a druid hit Viscidus fast enough to break him? We're not worried about... Also, I probably should have split up my things. We're not worried about, the frost damage. We just need the attack speed for the melee attacks. Can I do it without any special trinkets or anything? I'm not worried about the freezing. I can freeze him just fine. Every character can freeze him. I'm not worried about freezing him. I just need to know if I can hit him fast enough. Because the melee attacks can be really annoying on casters. I'm spec feral right now. Those are speed. What about attack speed? I mean, I can use daggers, but I don't think I can dual wield daggers. When did a cat form auto attack for a few minutes? Shattered a couple seconds after. Okay. I'll grab drums just to help.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be
Drums
at least
of
2 centuries old.
drums of usable, please. 61. 70 or below. Oh, but I am level 70, so I can actually use Feralhide drums on this character. I'll take that.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Try it. Because I don't know how to play Feral specifically. Isn't there something that gives you applies rip? I think I'm thinking of Rogue with like their faster strikes thing. Feral Frenzy. That'll be good. Let's put that on the bar. That'll be useful. Claw your target 5 times. It's a 45-second cooldown, but it might help. Maybe Thorns. Oh, that's a PvP talent. I'm not gonna be able to use that. Okay. Tiger's Fury? Oh yeah! Restores energy, increases the damage of your attacks. It doesn't say it makes me attack any faster, but it would be good for getting energy back, I suppose. Unless there's a talent that make you attack faster? More energy for more attacks. Oh, okay. If I remember anything about Feral, it's that Cat Druid is for fight. Oh, Convoke. I don't know if I can do that in there. Actually, they put it on the tree, didn't they? Oh, they did. Oh, I do have Convoke. Or I can spec into it. That'll be good. No, it has to be melee hits, though. Rapid flurry of druid spells and abilities. Ferocious Bite, Shred. Okay, so if I Convoke and I'm in cat form, that'll be good. All right. Yeah, let's change that. I'm not I've already said I'm not worried about freezing, and we have glacial files. We'll be fine. If we can freeze them on a hunter, we can freeze them on anything. But yeah, I think that should work. I think that this should be fine. Convoke. Over here. Might have to panic a little bit and remember which ones, but we'll have a lot of time while we're freezing him to figure it out. Also, I need to vendor some things, and I need to make sure I don't lose my files and my Feralhide drums.
Step closer and don't mumble. Come back with some better stories. Greetings, sir and ma'am. Not everything in the ocean.
A couple of Bewies.
Good-looking or nice
100 gold.
as iron.
150 gold. 5 gold.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Scrappy is nice, yeah. Destroying the mod market? What do you mean? I'm supplying things for people to snipe. I'm creating joy for the children. I'm basically Santa. Settle this. There we go. Pizza time got me a party pizza. Put some Parmesan cheese on it and finished cooking. This sounds like a meme. All right, we'll do ruins first. So Viscous is a later me problem. Listen, if a market is being held artificially high and somebody selling something for what they feel like can crash it, then I don't think that's my fault. Ruins. Temple. Ruins? Ruins. Ruins. This one. You're a socialist. Let's not light the beacons. I know we're memeing, but this is dangerously close to politics. Alright, what kind of goodies we got in here? All kinds of goodies? Also, do I have any rep on this character? She might. She's old. This character's been around forever. Classic reputations. Honored with Sen Circle. Where's Nosdormu? I forget. Oh. Why is my auto loot not working? Excuse? No, I'm auto looting. Must have held down a key. Politics, I like frogs. Hazel is encouraging a vibrant market by providing competitive prices that offer the consumer choice. Higher versatility. Skipped AQ 20. Did you already have that done? I'm doing both. I'm doing 20 and 40. I've decided to run them kind of together on a given character. Magnificent breastplate. Entrance right there. Yeah. They're sort of interconnected. Oh yeah, there is. All right, so there is some Brood of Nosdormu rep. Brood of Nosdormu. Okay, so they hate me for sure. They super giga hate me. Why am I at war with them? Is that just default because they hate me? It must be. Is that normal, or did I turn that on at some point? I don't remember declaring war on the Brood of Nosdormu. That is normal? Okay, good. I'm a little worried. Got a hilt. Happy about that. Actually, I am a druid. I can just shadow meld and then get back on the mount. Three things over here. It's crazy to me that a raid instance was dropping blues. Classic is a weird time. I hate everyone. Couple of pieces and a spike tilt. Oh, might be kind of a mess. I guess what I should do is I should put like the hilts and stuff in the warbank so that I can sort them out on the correct characters, but I might worry about that later. Oh, thank you, Bayek. That's very kind. Yeah, all the quest mugs, because that's that's the tier sets, right? As far as I can tell. I was gonna see if she has any of it already. She has one piece of AQ tier. She got the gloves for some reason. I must have started farming it. That's the Druid AQ tier? That is really not in keeping with how cool the other two are that I've seen so far. The Hunter and the Priest tier look much better. Boo-hoo. I haven't used the whistle, no. I just don't have it in me to delete it, and I haven't taken it to my bank on a bunch of these characters. But no, I pretty much never use it, unfortunately. Got some gauntlets and new life. That looks like rogue gear? On the fence in Bagger Bank. Do you think if enough of us carried around in our bags, they'll let us use it again? I would use it in current expansion. I would love to use it in the War Within. Would it be that game breaking to let me whistle? You built this whole thing. Why not? Just didn't make it onto a whiteboard somewhere for some reason. Still have my Heart of Azeroth too. Some of my alts have that, but that's just because they were getting it to unlock World Quest to help with BFA stuff, I think. Alright, we need to make sure we have trivial quest tracking on. Because I think they were by the door? No, we have low-level quests. Warband completed as well, because they're going to be different for alts. I'm just going to run to the door, I think. Here, we can run to the door and clean out our bags along the way.
I have many lucky do's you like.
I don't think I'm going to need hourglass sand. Never knew I could make a pre-made group
Many farewells.
in these raid dungeons to get out easy till the other day when someone on here mentioned it to you. What a helpful thing. Gnome Heritage Armor comes with a flight whistle that summons a plane. They should change it to a Hearthstone animation. That would be cool, actually. That whole quest line was adorable. That was a really cute thing to get. Bit of a shame that it's not all that useful anymore.
I have many wares.
Yeah. Make room. I don't want any of this. Maybe the sulfur ingot. Can vendor or can sell that. Good morning. Finally out of meetings. Good morning, Zoldak. Guess what? Today was the day. It was pants day. Look where we are. We're moving on up.
I have many lucky do's you like.
Our strategy for the AQs is I have decided to run them concurrently, and I'm doing them on one character of each classic race, less priest because I have her set already, at a time. So having finished ruins in my druid, it's time for me to go do ruins on my priest, although I do want to state change this zone so I can turn in the Osirian's head as well. A little bit of rep. Got the new broom mats. I'm back to my normal salt-crusted Chilean sea bass levels of sodium. About love is in the air. I hope this year is your year. I really hope it is. Another good thing that happened for me today is I managed to kill Viscidus. I did it on a hunter. It was not too bad, and now I know what my plan is. So if need be, we can grind everything we need from him on the hunters. Ian's in a back office looking at my account and laughing. Just cackling.
Light bless you.
Friend got the love rocket. Should be happy for her. I mean... you either are or you aren't. Listen, I don't know if you can help how you feel. You can't help what you express, though. Oh, what? Wait, would say both. You are and you aren't? Yeah. Doing a delve, ran through an egg and it popped and 3 devil swords came out. Triplets! Triplets! That's funny. Now you can truly say, what sword? I remember you told us that thing about Microsoft Edge yesterday. Your joke repeating. It's my job. I'm the one who says the same things repeatedly as though they're brand new. gosh, okie dokie. This way. This way. Let's see if my druid can pop Viscidus into the goop he is. Gloves of the Immortal, apparently, so. One reason to be doing all these. They messed up my system. They had me delete cache and cookies, have to redo all my settings. Oh, that's annoying. What you got? Keys. Nothing in particular yet. We'll go pick up all these quests because we want this tier set. We're gonna need Brudenoz's army rep first, but that's okay. It'll happen.
It is good to see you, hero. Go with life. Alex Straza watch over you. Go with life.
Okay, so the Mortal Champions is giving rep. That was 500 rep with each for turning into Karashi Lord insignia. I don't think I'm gonna worry about like hoarding them. I think that these are the I've been deleting these things forever. They have dropped and they will drop further. I think as long as I have some. Yeah, we only had one anyway. All right. This is a neat raid. It is a neat raid. I'm so happy we could finally get the mock for all the bosses, because otherwise stuff like Vem was really kind of annoying. Also, how dare he not drop me these 3 things that I needed that he can give, killing the boss last. Oh, I see. So they have common boss drops and they have their own individual things. So I need 3 things from Vem, 1 from Yaj, and 1 from Kree. I'll do Vem first. Or, well, last, but you know. I should really be mounting more, but that's okay. We'll remember eventually. I'm very curious about how Viscidus is gonna go, but we got these guys to do first. What am I tracking right there? That's just experience. Oh yeah, I forgot she's not level 80. I guess it's good that she's not level 80 because it means she can use cheap drums. Okay. So I very specifically want to kill that one first. He's devoured. And then Yaj. I'm a little worried about accidentally hitting them myself. Or like cleaving them with talents that I'm not familiar with. There we go. Because you just need her to be devoured. Now we can kill him. Alright. Please give me some loot. No, I got these robes that I had a few times over. And then a Imperial Regalia item. Take it. Back on the map. Not the most handsome pieces, but we'll get them. They don't seem that hard to do, especially once you get the rep. Like, these items were dropping. The scarabs and the idols and everything. You end up with tons of them. Thematic mount? A little bit, yeah. Not the farthest off thing that we've seen. Are these Paladin gloves really a zone drop? Gloves of the Immortal and Gloves of Redeemed Prophecy. Apparently can just drop off of anything, I suppose? Unless they're like misplaced there. Yes. Are they really rare? Let me wow hit it. See what Sartura has. I got some Gauntlets of Steadfast Determination. They were the last thing I got. Okay, so I should be making sure that I'm killing as much trash as I can then. Maybe not all of it, but big chunks of it. Yeah, it says I haven't collected that appearance, so must be something else. Yeah, they're both the temple zone drops specifically. I've been getting lucky with zone drops recently. I don't know if the drone specifically had them though. They might not have done. Okay, Fancris has 2 pieces. Shoulders and a chest piece. And then it's Viscidus time. No luck with the Fanker stuff. The other good thing about clearing all the trash in here is the high-level classic greens are occasionally valuable. Not always worth posting, but often. Do I have any keys? Oh, I do. You're in that dungeon. Can't complete this dungeon. You can't complete it? What do you mean? Did it on a max level character recently, unless you mean by like collecting. But even then, I'm still not sure what you mean. Okay. So I'm gonna pop on my Glacial Fury file. The last boss? I killed the last boss just fine. We did it recently. The hunter I ran through last was level 80. Okay. And now we fight for a while. Once we freeze him, which might take some time, but once we freeze him, we are going to use Feral Frenzy, Convoke, and also drums. Probably drums and then the Frenzy and then the Convoke. Seems reasonable. How are we freezing it as a Druid? We have applied a file of Glacial Fury, where dealing damage has a chance to unleash a blast of frost damage. This is my plan for all of my characters. We'll put up a dot.
Watch your feet.
They're pretty cheap, so I've just been buying them for everybody. Farming AQ for Mog, definitely for Mog.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Oh, he's getting a little cold.
Watch your feet.
Have you seen that someone
your
soloed
feet.
Nexus Princess? I did not. That's very impressive.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
What's that one? Stun.
Watch your feet.
Guess how long it took?
Watch your
10
feet.
minutes. How long was it?
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
We're freeze 2 of 3, so we're getting there.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
6 hours! What? Was there like a lunch break? What do you mean?
Watch your feet.
That's crazy.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Alright, he's frozen. Drums. Feral
Watch
Frenzy.
your feet.
Convoke.
Watch your feet.
Hit him! Shatter 1 of 3.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Wow, I really thought. There we go. We did it! Alright. Druid officially also fine. Remember how her enrage works. Nexus Princess Kaiviza. It's basically just the intermission for the rest of the fight, right? Oh, I got another Viscidus Globule. I now have 2 of the Viscidus pets to sell. Did they bump up his drop rate, or am I just really lucky? I think I'm just really lucky. With the whole room filled. Which is not survivable. Or is it? Also, I can't run up this thing. Also, I'm dying. I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. I think I'm supposed to be not in that spot. Tech is transcend out of her room. Hang on. I'm really struggling. The door is on the other side of the room, I suppose. Oh, yeah. There we go. The damage extends a tiny bit out of the closed door, so you equip 2 trinkets that have damage on hit procs. That's wild. That is what kills her. Oh, so you can just like AFK it as long as you don't, you know, your computer doesn't decide to go to sleep. Takes over 330 minutes. Tried the boss with warrior. How'd it go? Not AFK, quite a bit of damage. Wow. WS. Vivify. Repeat. Alright, Hufuran is gonna have potentially some wrists. And then also binding's always good. I'm sure we'll have enough of those. Hopefully we'll have enough of those. Yeah, it seems like for a lot of these things, it's just going to be a question of getting enough rep. A couple of weeks worth of farming, probably. Presumably. I guess if I get to the point where I have all of the other drops, and the only thing I need is rep, then I can look into what other kind of ways I can speed the rep up. But I don't want to go out of my way to worry about it if I'm just going to be in here farming for, like, the gloves anyway. Alright, Twin Imps. We're trying for bracers, a belt, and then there's a sword, gloves, and another belt from the other guy. Okay. Got his loot. Rep ups with time walking? For Brooded Nosdormu? Maybe. I don't want to spend time warp badges though. I need a lot of mounts. There we go. I got some gloves. Did some? Okay. I'm down like 3 time walking mounts. I don't think I can budget badges for a while. Okay, and then Oro. And then the last one. So today's Thursday, so we have Friday stream, Saturday stream, Sunday stream. I bet you I can get through the rest of this raid on at least a character of each classic class. Probably more characters than that, too. But making sure I do it on at least one of each relevant class, I think is going to be the key thing for me, just to make sure that I'm getting a raid clear's worth of rep on a character of each tier class. So we have everything from classic except for priest. Yeah. I must have forgotten to pick up the quest for the Cenarian pieces, because I know there are some that just want Cenarian rep, and I have that already. Or at least some of it. Yeah. But I'm just really pleased that we got Viscidus down again. It might come in handy that most of these characters are level 70, because it means they can use the really cheap drums to lust to try to help with the melee hits. I got Don Rigoberto's lost hat, which I apparently have already. That's crazy. Send rep is from BC Dungeons, going out of order, which is why going in order is a little awkward. I mean, we're also getting send rep in here too, though. You could do nothing but this and still get the rep that you need. Don Rigoberto's found house. But yeah, it might just be a few weeks. I mean, we're already almost out of hated just from one run of both raids. I think next week I'll be at least to neutral. I'm gonna need to get to honored to get the chest piece. I can work on the boots and the shoulders at neutral, and then friendly will be helmet and whatnot. That'll be all right though. Elemental force. I don't think I need it. I've got Glacial Fury files. They seem less annoying because then I don't have to worry about enchanting. Okay. Cathen time. Yeah, the raid's very circular. Glacial Fury. It's a file that I put on that gives me a chance to do frost damage when I attack. I just bought them on the auctionist for a couple gold each. Works on any class. Takes a little while to freeze them, but that's okay. Alrighty.
Ask of me.
So she wants...
Is it time to go already?
Oh, she actually wants to give me a staff.
May your dreams be peaceful.
Maybe this is why the Elementium ink gets end up going for gold.
Tell me of your dreams. Rest well.
Oh yeah. So I had that appearance already, but it still gave me 500 rep.
You ask of me.
Legos use them too. Yeah. I think Cathen got bullied by the other old gods for being so tiny. Maybe that's why it's hiding down here. I can never remember how to get out from this point. I think you can, but I don't know how. I get lost. I go this way and then I get confused. I've just been teleporting out. Other side, maybe? Because we killed him over there. Will you let me outside? No, that's where we came in. I did get the last item from Blackwing today. The pants finally dropped. Is there another exit for this room? I think I might have to get ported out. I'll start it just in case. Good, right? Pretty pleased with it. Uh-oh. I think I was looking at my Bloodsail Buccaneers rep. I'm only halfway with Brudenostrum. I got confused by who hated me more. Hello, Hazel. Hello, chat. Hello, Rachel. Happy Thursday. Hope your week's going well. Don't forget to turn in the tokens. I thought I just did. Might be more tokens somewhere. I'm still pretty new. Listen, this raid just came out. I'm a little confused about all the details. We'll figure it out in time. I'm sure we'll find things by running by them more or less. Unless they want me to go back to the middle of Silithus, in which case I'm probably going to miss it. Except you shouldn't turn the tokens in. Oh, plot twists. Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up my bags a tiny bit. Not too much, though. I want to hold on to all the scarabs and the idols and stuff. Just get rid of the gear. Yeah, that all seems fine.
Not everything in the ocean.
There's something I can turn in the Caverns of Time, but I don't really want to fly all the way back out here, so... probably just leave it be. That was a good run, though. We got some more pieces.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least
5 gold.
2 centuries old.
85 gold. 61 gold. How is your nature resist AQ set coming? Oh, you know what I want to try and sell actually is a Viscidus. I want to see what those are worth. Viscidus globule. Put in cage. Sorry, buddy.
Have anything ancient to trade?
32k. Wow. I'll do a 30k flat. I wonder what if somebody was trying to undermine exchange it, I wonder what it would be. Viscidus globule. Uh, 11k is the cheapest one in a North American realm. So if I put it up for 10k, I might actually be able to get it sniped. For like cross realm. I think I'm gonna do that actually. I would take 10k. If anyone wanted to give it to me for that pet. And then it's time to try another character. Have a think about who might just have it. Farm might be kind of profitable. Perhaps. If the pets sell, that's the thing.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
So I'm going for a global undercut here. And that way, if anybody on North America wants one, I officially have the best price. Yeah, it might take patience to sell. We'll see. I've definitely opened up my market, though. Dungeons is after AQ. But I think AQ is going to be a bit of a project. I think that's going to take us a while. I think we're going to be hanging out here for some time. Alright, Rogue shouldn't really have any trouble. Rogue shouldn't have any trouble at all. What are we selling? A Viscidus globule, the Viscidus pet. I had it drop while I was farming AQ. And I don't blame anybody for wanting to buy the pet instead of farm it, because Viscidus sucks. BOP but his own drop. I'm not requiring them to move on as a zone drop, but I am kind of hoping they drop anyway, I think is where I'm at. Am I expecting to slice and dice? Should be, right? Maybe you don't have to spec into it. Maybe it just happens. Oh, yeah. Alright, well that's good. I think for this character, instead of doing files, I'll just elemental force it up. I'll see what those are worth anyway. Also, I need to put the Trader's Brutosaur on the bar. Yeah, those are pretty cheap. That works. I'm buying one Glacial Fury file just in case. Although I would have to vanish to reset the fight. Oh, I can't use her weapons. I'd have to do it onto lower level weapons. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with that. I might just use the file. That way I can use her weapons and not have to carry around extras and then worry about vendoring them, I think. So, we're gonna go to Stormwind and then Borealis and then Silithus. We're gonna clear out the bags a little bit. Oh, turn on Scrap, or go into our Scrap options. Get rid of this stuff. Oh, I could just port to Silithus with the War Within campaign scroll. That'll work too. And then if you could just, no, it looks like we are in the What Sword era. I think I must have turned it off for some holiday or another. So I think we're good to go. Make sure she's tracking low-level quests. We are. And Warband completed quests, just because you'd assume that the armor quest would count as completed even if I did them on the wrong character. Alright. Ruins of AQ first. 56.7%. Why do I feel like that went down? I thought I was at 70%. Oh, maybe I wasn't tracking. Well, I don't know, actually. We'll see. Who's first? This guy. Doesn't have much, but he will give me some reputation. Aw, man. I remember farming for these robes to Mog. Also, I'm wearing a shirt. The old AQ robes. One sword from General Rajax, if he feels generous. Would be a nice thing for him to do. I don't know how to AoE. Don't I have like a knife throw or something? He did not give me the sword. Next time. Got 2 item level 5 green weapons. Auto sold them 3 times before I finally blacklisted them. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly what would happen to me. I think I'd rather mess with the files than the swords. Poison dagger? It's a throw? The AoE one? Or maybe I'm thinking of something from my memories, it might not be a thing anymore. Fan of Knives, yeah. Is that still a thing? Can I walk here? Not specifically. Oh, it's assassin. What am I? Oh, I'm an outlaw rogue. Well, what's the point of that? I'm switching. I had no idea it was an outlaw rogue. Oh yeah, I can roll the bones and everything. Yeah, give me a starter build. Perfect, okay. How the heck do I battle pet wild things? Assuming that it is a battle pet and not just a critter, you should be able to right click on it and enter a battle with it with the with the pets that you have currently in your team slot. Longest range is the poison knife. Okay. 30-yard range on that one. That's cool. Okay. AMS has 2 items. I have a feeling the boss loot is going to be not the issue with the AQ farm. The boss loot's coming along just fine. Trying to do the Falcosaur quests. Yeah, make sure you're tracking them. Track pets with the big green paw icon. It's a good one. And you know what I've been doing is because we've got snow out, it's really fun to go out first thing in the morning and look at all the paw prints. Because, you know, lots of people have dogs and they'll walk their dogs, but sometimes you'll see paw prints that are like not from a dog, and it's like, oh, I can see. And then I regret not having a better understanding of who they belong to. I'm pretty sure I saw raccoon prints, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't actually have the different ones memorized. But now I kind of want to. Oh yeah, probably raccoons, most likely. We also get rats, and we get mice, and we get squirrels, certainly. Raccoon prints are so cute, tiny little paws. There's critter versions, yeah. Yeah, definitely kind of confusing. If you mouse over it and you don't see the green paw icon, then it's probably not a battle pet. Always see my neighbor's cat prints on my deck when it snows. Doing heroic Nairbar right now. Oh, good luck, good luck. My shoe prints melted enough to make it look like a Yeti footprint yesterday with 5 toes. Now I know how they only find 1 print here and there in snow. It was you the whole time. Anything from Mome? Oh, why my auto loot's not happy? Oh, I did need that chest card actually. That's a new piece of mog for me. Auto loot is on. Love possums, most see them as ugly. Yeah, I would be one of them. I think I have enough time to get this rogue through the other AQ, and then I'll be done for the moment. Done for today, anyway. We'll be back tomorrow. But, not before I have one more crack at Viscous. This should be fine. This should be a pretty easy character to do it on. They're friendly, they hiss, show teeth, pretty harmless? I don't know. Is there an AOTC mount for Onsurek? I know Onsurek, like Mythic Onsurek has a mount. I thought they didn't do AOTC mounts till the last patch. I could be misremembering though. Oh, I should kill these anyways. They're worth 100 rep each. There's a drop mount. It's ugly and very low drop rate. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. She has a random drop mount, any difficulty, and then the mythic mount. Oh, I got some leggings of immersion.
Our fire cleanses. Alexstrasza watch over you. Honor the Lifebinder.
Good luck, friend.
Salutations! Can I help you? Seeing you!
Warm welcome, champion. Protect the flame.
I always check just to see if they randomly have a bunch of rep from their past, especially if it's a character I've had for a long time. The answer is generally no. No bonus rep, no secret rep. Gotta start fresh, that's okay. Yeah, we have less than half of the Mog from AQ if we count the quest Mogs. I think it's double counting things because it'll count something as a quest Mog and then it'll also count it under each scarab. So I think that's kind of messing with the numbers here. Sylphid Royalty. Vemigan? Vemigan. Do them last. Make sure we get their loot table. 3 characters with guild banks. Just finished straightening them all up. Such a mess. Oh, you find anything good in there? Forgotten goodies? Stop deck. Anything? Man, no luck. I keep getting loot that is not not one of these 3 things. I guess it's dropping things from the common boss drops that I don't need. Must be. Alrighty. Sartura doesn't look like she has anything left for me. It's Karaki. Thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for giving me your Prime sub. Hi, Hazel. Hello. Man. I'm really pleased to be starting this grind because I think it'll be a long time before I get stuck. The way we were stuck in Blackwing Lair with only 1 thing left that we need. I think we'll be lots of stuff. What's this add-on? This is all the things. This is keeping track of all of the drops that we could get that we might need. For Transmog, I'm trying to collect as much of the Mog as we possibly can. Pretty close to 100%. We might not get the glove drops, but it would be nice if we did. So we need to get these soldiers aggroed. Ooh. They slow me though. It's kind of annoying. Glad to be permanently done there. Oh, nice. It feels like mainly a rep grind. It feels like the actual drops themselves don't seem too rude, with the exception of the zone drop, like the trash drop loot. Trash drop gloves. The rest of it seems not too bad. And if we're doing it on all of the classes every week, then, you know, we can get the rep grind done in all of them at about the same time. It's just a question of which characters are going to have to skip Viscidus. But not this one. One for Shaman, one for Paladin. Before the Warbound unlocks, I kept getting the wrong one in each class. Oh no. Glad I checked your Twitch. Been a YouTube sub since Legion. Thanks for sticking with me. And for sniffing out the stream. Alright. Let's go get Viscidus. So I'm gonna pop my Glacial Fury file. Got 30 minutes of that. Wonder when Legacy reps will go Warbound. Yeah, they said they were gonna keep working on it, but I don't know. Some of them may never do. Maybe I'll jinx them into doing this one by finishing it. Like, I'll finish the Brood of Nozdormu on all classes to the extent that I need it for... you know, AQ tier anyway. And then they'll make it account-wide. Because I have it. I have the rep done, just not on all classes. And they need to get their tier themselves. They have to do the quests. Alrighty. Like...
Watch your feet.
Oh, I don't have daggers on. What do you mean I don't have daggers on? I have one-handed one-handed sword and then I have a dagger. Uh-oh. Wonder if that's gonna be annoying when it comes
Watch
to
your feet.
time to breaking him. Should be fine. Oh, I didn't get myself drums either, though.
Watch your feet.
I was like, why can't I use Mutilate?
Watch your feet.
Oh, well.
Watch your feet.
I'm just
Watch
building
your
points with Garrote. Sass is super picky about daggers. Yeah.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
I mean, it lasts
Watch
for a
your
long time with 7 points.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
I guess I'm building combo points with Fan of Knives, actually.
Watch your feet.
Also, do I even have poisons on? I don't think I'm wearing my
Watch your
poisons.
feet.
Instant poison. Deadly
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Oh, he's getting cold. It's frozen one of
Watch
3.
your feet.
I got 18 seconds left
Watch your feet.
on my... And I'll just try to keep
Watch your
slicing dice up.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Just putting up a lot of bleeds. Although I don't think bleeds count. I think it's
Watch
all
your
about melee hits. I don't know. Watch your feet! Yeah.
Watch your feet.
Don't mind me reading all my
Watch
rogue
your
buttons. Oh, there we go. He's frozen.
Watch your
Use
feet.
all the buttons.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
There we go. Popped him. Lovely. No pet bad luck? Not 100% drop. Part of me wants to try to keep track of all of like the hilts and capes and hides and diadems and stuff I'm getting to make sure I have enough, and the other part of me is like, just leave them in your bags until you get the rep. And then we can work that out. But just to leave them where they are. I think it's going to be more of a pain in the butt than it's worth to try to organize them early. As long as I'm not vendoring them, it'll be fine. Can't turn them in yet anyway. Gloves of the Redeemed Prophecy. I wonder if those are a lot of Wowhead comments of people like farming them. Paladin gloves specifically. 10. Ridiculously rare is what somebody says. There's another pair that's a match, but I don't know if it's a... it's a unique appearance specifically. So the other pair might match, but they're not exactly the same. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Always love spending my WoW time with you. Thank you very, very much. I hope you have a lovely day. Alright. Huhurin we're hoping for. These wrist guards. Plate wrists. No luck. Twin imps have bracers. Kind of a cool sword. It's sort of transparent actually. You can see through it, through part of it. Translucent. These guys give rep. Yeah, they do. They give rep and they have a chance at the Paladin gloves. Maybe not a very high chance. Wowhead says it's like a 0.1 to 0.2 from all of these different mobs. It says these Anubisath defenders are 0.11s and that the Mind Slayers are 0.18s. But you know, you get a good chunk of them. you get a few of them in each clear. Could happen. All right. I think he's winning. Loot from you? Anything? No. No pink text. Anything here? No pink text. Lots of enchanting formulas. I'm not sure if I should hold on to those or not. I probably won't, knowing me. Okay. So these champions have a 0.13 chance. The Mind Slayers have the highest chance at 0.18, so these packs are going to be important for me to do if I really want to min-max my farming of these Paladin gloves. And, you know, we'll get bits and pieces, too. Some reputation. I used to get feared by these packs. I'm pretty sure they do, like, a mind control or a fear or something like that. I have so many scarab keys that I don't even think it's worth opening all the chests. I think we're gonna be swimming in scarabs. I hope that the extra mounts don't come back to torment my mailbox, actually. We've got all these raid mounts that we're not picking up from the trash. Because we've had those mounts for years and years, but it just occurred to me that I might end up having to delete them out of my mailbox. I hope not. Hopefully they just stay put. Anything here? Yeah. Boots. Boots, and then the items that he drops are warbound for making legs. I got a Jom Gabar. I didn't know they had a Dune reference in here. I guess it makes sense. It's a big sandworm. Could have had us drown him. Snoodle is very long. Yeah, I guess I could be picking a more fun mount to run through this on. Oh, there's the fear. Found it. Yeah, I think full clearing the big trash at least kind of slows you down, but it's good for rep. As long as I still need that Mog from it, I think I'm gonna stop for these packs. Ooh, I got a... that's not very valuable. I got a BOE, but it's just worth about 400 gold. And I mean, 400 gold is like 6 gold to Hazel. Let's go. Let's go see our friend Cathin. See if he wants to give me a Dark Edge of Insanity. Maybe some gloves or a belt? Listen, if your belt is Never-Ending Agony, you might have it on too tight. I don't think that's right. Or maybe it's like a studded belt and you put it on inside out. There must be Dune references in War Within as well. Oh yeah, there's a Shai Hulud worm in Ashgahet, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. But I bet you it's far from the only one. Popular piece of media. One of the greats. I got the Belt of Never-Ending Agony. Good, good. It's almost like this game's made by a bunch of nerds. Alright. Now that... can't really tell. I've probably done that already. I don't even have the armaments on me.
Hello, champion.
That one I'll do. Yeah, I must have had all these maces and stuff a long time ago, but good to know.
That would scare you shellless.
So this character is gonna wait outside. And I think I think that does me for today. Unless there was something else that I was gonna do. Can't recall that there was. It's too bad that you have construction. One of the best things about snow is how quiet it makes everything. On my walks recently, I've been really enjoying how little traffic sound there is, because there is still traffic going on, and more so now that the roads are clearer, but for a while almost nobody was driving anywhere. And it just made the whole city sound so much quieter. But yeah, not expecting a whole lot of quiet around here for a couple of days. Sometimes it goes like that. Maybe one day I'll be streaming from a place that'll be mine, and there'll be like construction noise, and I'll be like, sorry guys, I'm getting my siding redone, or whatever it is. It's for me. One day it'll be for me. Okay. I want to thank you very much for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow, bright and early, Friday morning stream. I have a feeling we've got more AQ to do, as well as, of course, Love is in the Air attempt. But I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.